YouTube, what's going on? I've been slacking on the videos. Been having an issue with my appetite and been feeling real messed up. Y'all know I got the stabby just recently, and I don't feel good about it. So I've had issues, everything going on. Hope y'all can hear me if y'all hear. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Even though I've been feeling under the weather, even with the damn shot, I will tell you this. Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna get to that shit in a minute. Because they had me so upset the way they've been coddling this dude, but killing Kyrie. And gotta talk about the new news. I mean, what up, Will? What up, Will K? It's first and foremost, let's get to the exciting news, right? The Lions actually did something respectful. The Lions actually did something respectful. They realized, look, we got this wide receiver here. He ain't been right. We're gonna give him an injury settlement. You know, we're gonna do the real thing. We're gonna pay him out. He's gonna be straight. All the specialists he need to see. So that's nice for Tyrell Williams. Tyrell Williams, he hasn't been right since the first week. So good, Detroit. You're learning from your mistakes. You're not just burying dudes in the ground. You're actually doing something about their injuries. And I could talk about all the dudes they fumbled with their injuries. They messed up a couple guys. I had a whole video about it. That they have a history of fucking up over people and shit. My biggest thing with Tyrell is, you know, I wasn't a fan of him coming in, but I definitely respected, you know, him in that first game, especially going to the game and seeing a dude was wide open 3 or 4 times, and they never mind. You know what happened. Eating Little Caesar, so you gotta forgive me. Ain't been right since Golf tried to get him decapitated. Exactly. So after that game, I respected him because he never complained about Golf, because Golf was putting him in some bad positions, bro. Putting the whole team in bad positions. How about them Spartans, baby? Yep. Yeah, as always, I should make the spirit of the Spartans. I should, man. It's getting to that point where Detroit sports is really testing the integrity of my channel. Like, I'm gonna call this shit the spirit of crypto or some shit. Hey, I'll never say the spirit of LA. I'll never say the spirit of the Rams. Okay, I'll never. Y'all can trust me for that, though. Y'all can trust me on that. I'll never fuck with Stafford ever. I will say this though. Shout out to Tyrell for breaking free. Get free, get better, do what you got to do. I played football before. I know how injuries are. I had a couple of injuries myself in high school and kept getting injured every college tryout, every time I tried out. So, but the Lions ain't getting Odell. What's up, fam? What's going on? Walker is a different beast. Yep, Walker's different. Don't draft him, Detroit. Don't waste his talent. Please don't. Ref gave it. Oh yeah. The refs gave us the game. All right. Okay. A holding call. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna have a free live. I'm gonna call this the free live, baby. It's gonna be the free live now. So my biggest thing about what's going on. Let's get to this Odell stuff. Let's get to it, because this is news for y'all, man. This is news for y'all. Y'all love losing with new niggas. Okay? Y'all love losing with new pieces to enjoy the misery. One thing's for certain, two things for certain. Y'all hate the no-name receivers, but y'all also hate receivers with a name that don't produce up until they name. Case in point. In 2014, when Calvin Johnson was injured that season, some of y'all gave up on Calvin Johnson with his injury, out for 3 games, out for this game. He was out for like a string of 3 games, and Golden Tate went off. Y'all remember that. Golden Tate went off. Some of y'all said, we better without Calvin. Y'all was talking that crazy shit. Yeah, get on them. So when y'all bring out receivers and bring receivers into the conversation that we have no receivers, we got to take 2 or 3 things into account before we talk about getting that receiver. 1, are our receivers now productive? Okay, no. 2, are we better with said receiver after we pay him? 3, does said receiver want to even come here, or are we attracted to that person? No. Y'all all knows. Look, we have a quarterback who doesn't throw to wide open receivers. Okay? So we have some 4th down, some 3rd down conversions that was never converted because he threw to the wrong man in several games, every game. So what does getting Odell Beckham make sense when your quarterback is the issue? Okay, just follow me. Follow the logic. If the quarterback can't throw to the open man, open receiver, now he's either going to force stuff to Odell, no matter what, or because Odell's elite, right? He's going to force things to Odell. Or if Odell just comes out and lays an egg just because he's Odell and that's what he's done in his career. We're going to talk about his career in a minute. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. When I hear people say, let's go get Odell, he's about to get waived. First and foremost, is he about to get waived or released? Those are 2 different things. We talk about 2 different things. Now, if he get waived, that could benefit us because we could have like representation on like the waiver wire where it goes by who gets waived. But if he gets outright released by the team, which is reporting he's going to get released, he's going to have choices in the matter. See, when you get waived, it goes by an order. When you get released, it goes by, oh, snap, choice. So his choice to get released and them releasing him, let's take a look at his suitors. The Ravens, a suitor. Tampa Bay, don't need him, but they would love to have him. The Rams, who just released Deshaun Jackson. All of those teams are better than you. Green Bay, all of those teams are better than you. Like seriously, I just don't. OBJ also is just a name. Y'all know OBJ, and most of my subscribers, I was about to say fans, most of my subscribers are the smartest people in the world because they follow not only me, they either follow Micro Mike or they follow Everything King, they follow Gridiron Blitz. They follow different people to get different understandings of different things. But this is almost universal with all the YouTubers I've seen. Odell Beckham is just a name. He is really a name. We know this man for a catch and a boat trip. That's what we know him for. If you're telling me Odell Beckham is a 1,000-yard receiver, I say what year? That's what I say. He's not going to want to come here. Just like Vash Starwin said, he's not going to want to come here. I mean, he could be a number 1 receiver. The Browns are arguably a playoff team. You know, they just lost a game that they should have won. They had like 2 games. They should be like 5-2 or 6-2 or something, right? They just lost the game they should have won. They were a playoff team, AFC championship game like last year, right? Like divisional championship, some shit like that. Won a playoff game for the first time. He wasn't getting the ball. He wasn't productive. He wasn't even on the field half the time. So they learned they could win without him. You have Landry, you have Callaway, you have all these other people just coming. Peoples-Jones. Look at who stole his spot. Peoples-Jones is a 6th-round pick. Peoples-Jones, let me get my phone out to actually fact check myself. Because I think Peoples-Jones is like a 3rd-round pick. But if he's not, he's definitely not someone we was looking for, even though he was on my mock draft. I think Lions fans just want a big name because they ain't got no names. Exactly. That's all they want. If you hear fans saying this, it's like casual fans that just go to the game for a beer or something, that has something to do on Sunday. Ain't no real fan that has to endure this shit. Ain't no real fan like me. I have to create content. Some of y'all actually have the whole room Lions. You feel me? I have one part of my house, a little bit of Lions. Y'all have a whole room full of Lions shit. So y'all don't, y'all not about to waste your time with an Odell Beckham Jr. because he's not even half the man Calvin Johnson was. Dude is trash. NY Giant Odell better than Cleveland Odell. I don't know what happened. Exactly. We don't know what happened. And you notice the crazy part of that story is they gave him up because of a boat trip in the playoff game. The boat trip a week before the playoffs. And they crucified him in the media. And people forget about that. That was like 5 years ago. What are we talking about? We're talking about a dude who went on a boat trip with Drake and Trey Songz and all these other people having orgies and stuff. We're talking about a dude he's not fundamentally Detroit anything. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these players on the team have an identity. Amon-Ra has an identity as a tough guy. Odell Beckham Jr. made 1 catch and became famous. 1 catch. That's it. Now, you could talk about LSU, but we so far gone. He's 8 years in the league. What are we talking about? We talk about a dude. What's up, Jack Frost? We talk about a dude that really ain't got much to offer. And he was on a team where he was a star, just coming off a team where they forced him the ball. Baker Mayfield forced the ball to him, and he couldn't make plays. He couldn't stay on the field. And why Eli looked for him, and in Cleveland, he had better supporting cast wide receivers on the roster. That's right. He had a better supporting cast in Cleveland, and motherfuckers was looking like, oh, shit, Peoples-Jones is really getting open. Baker Mayfield was like, Peoples-Jones is really getting open. Landry's really getting open. So this dude was a decoy for Cleveland for so long. The first season in Cleveland had 1,000 yards. Was that the year they went like 6-10? Or was that the year with Baker Mayfield? Or is that the year they went 0-17? 0-16? What year was that? Because it was like 4 years ago. And the Browns been good for like 2 years. Was that the year with Kitchens? I know that what? He was okay. And this happens all the time in the dude getting overbloated contract, then he doesn't play at it 100% or sits injured. Myers time. Exactly. That's why I'm not hurt about our receiver that we just released. Tyrell Williams was just coming in here to be a deep threat, and they almost got him killed. And they realized, oh shit, this guy might be fucked up in the head. He might be fucked up for life. We got a quarterback that can't get right. I feel like Amon-Ra would be recognized if Goof would look at him. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me tell you something about Amon-Ra and Cephas and Swift and Just all this talent that's on the team. We seen Cephas for the first 4 weeks of the season play like Jesus, play like Jesus, okay? We're wasting his talent now. We seen Swift all season. He's like 5th in yards from scrimmages, all-purpose yards, wasting his talent. He's in his 2nd year, and you could tell we're wasting Swift's talent on this Jared goofball. It's remarkable that the headlines about Stafford not having anything, they're just becoming true because Jared goofball is wasting the talent of Swift. This offense goes through Swift, it can move. This offense start doing stuff, getting people on the move off the rollout. You're hitting a lot of bullseye, Spirit of Troy. Thank you. See, it's terrible for me because I have to recant. I have to recant everything I said about Goff. I have to endure the fact that I was on this man's side just to get Stafford out of here. So I have a extreme disappointment. Y'all have a disappointment. I have an extreme disappointment because I was grandstanding for this fool. That first game, when I went to that game, I already gave up. That first game, I was like, because I was in row 7, okay, right in the end zone, and I seen 3 people open, and he threw some bullshit, and they had to kick a field goal or something, and they went for it. I'm just like, wow, this dude is trash. I meant he'll sit out more than he plays. Yeah, facts. You understood what I was saying, though. Yeah. Cephas was good, but Jesus? Nah. Okay. This offense literally handcuffed because people blame Lynn. Oh, well, check this out. This is what I think they're doing to Jared Goff. They're giving him enough rope to hang himself. They're giving him enough rope. They've already said 2-3 weeks ago, we're going to scale the playbook back. They've already said we're going to run the ball more. They've already gave him input in the offense. They already gave him direction. They already attached a strap on his damn arm. They're going to pull the wool out from under his eyes, man. I don't know when, but they're going to say, yeah, we're going with Blau. We're just going to see what Blau gives us. And then David Blau might win 2 games this season, and then that's the end of Jared. Because Jared is not Campbell's guy. Jared is the GM's guy. And the GM and Campbell might be like this on Jared. So Campbell is just going to show the GM that this motherfucker can't play. I think it's all set up because they're going to get the first pick in the draft regardless. Zach J, what's going on? Well, to be fair to Lynn, he was calling 5 wide and 4th and inches. Yes, he was fucking up, but motherfuckers was getting open. And I remember making a video with Luke G saying these guys are doing real clever route trees. Like they're doing rub routes. They're doing all this stuff. They're getting 5 wide to get one-on-one coverage. They're trying to get Cephas open. They're trying to get Hockenson open one-on-one. These questions coming in confusing me. For who? I don't know. Why should we trade them before they leave? For who? I think you're replying to him. But yeah, we tried to do some things with Jared. We tried running on first down. We've tried to work with this man, and this man is destroying talent. So back to my initial point is he is destroying talent. So you bring Odell Beckham in here, that's just another waste. We're just wasting another man's 8 games because we're not competing. This isn't competition no more. Campbell can spit that shit to y'all, but I'm not. Look. No. I said 7 games, and after the first 3 games, I said 3 games, and I've been done ever since. I've just been done. I was talking to Luke G on a podcast, and he was like, we're 0-4. We shouldn't do draft videos. I said, we should do draft videos because this is bad. Now, after that loss to Cincinnati, after that loss to Philadelphia, guess what? We doing draft videos now. I already seen Mobby do it. I'm already seeing Man Beast try to do a Pistons type of thing. And, I'm educated to the point where the only thing keeping me with this team is the fucking draft. Wait, golf is trash? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you saw him live, yes. I remember you saying it when you saw him live. Yeah. When I saw golf live, I was like, oh my God. I remember there was a woman in the stands next to me with her husband. And she was like, he didn't throw it to that guy. Why didn't he throw it to that guy? And I'm like, he's trash. Jared here for at least 2 years, bro. That's facts. Jared is going to be here, and he's going to be a great backup next year. They going to Alex Smith this dude. They going to Alex Smith. If the minute he get injured, it's a wrap. The minute he get hurt, he's not coming back in. We're just going to have a quarterback controversy. And that's something I haven't seen Detroit have in years. Ever since Garcia and what's his name? Number 3. I haven't seen that in years, since I was a kid. Because they didn't want to compete. They don't want their quarterbacks to compete. They want their quarterbacks to be bitches and shit. They called him an imbecile. Who called him that? Campbell? You got to tell me that story, fly on the wall. You got to tell me that. Luke, OG, boy, no wonder. Look, me and Luke going to take our lumps. We're going to take our lumps like men. I think me, Micro Mike, Gridiron, I think the only person that's been spot on with this team, and I don't even like the dude, was Mobby. Spot on. Now, we knew it was a rebuild. We knew it was ground zero. We knew it was this, and this. We knew the particulars. We knew they was going to compete, and it was going to be better because of coaching. We knew that. But we ain't know that 0-8, they should be at least 3-5. They should be at least 3-5. And I gotta look y'all in the face every day and have Jared Goff as a, like, literally, I want to delete my videos, but I'm not that type of dude. So Goff ain't Holmes guy. He was a throw-in. See, y'all keep saying that, but he was the first one caping for him. We paid that motherfucker $30 million for nothing, just like it said in the comments before. And I'm not yelling at you. I'm saying we've literally given him, this dude could have been a 2-year guy. We made ourselves susceptible to this bullshit for 3 years. This dude is a backup at best. Confidence. He milked the injury. That's where I'm going to stop you, because I seen that shit live. Them boys don't move as fast as they move on TV. See, on TV, they move kind of fast. Live, you heard that. You heard the pad snap when that boy got hit. I'm not taking that. I don't receive that at all. I don't even think that's a good logic to have. When you getting hit in the head at a motherfucker 100 miles an hour and shit, helmet to helmet and shit, nah, bro. That whole reason why they even went to the red zone was because of the hit on him. Pride, I heard a story, but Thorne. Who's Thorne? I will take a Jets back on Mike White. That's another thing. I look at the success of the Jets. Look at the success. And I'm not talking about coaches. I don't really care about the coach over there. He's gonna have his little moments. They had an injury. They had an issue. They made a change. They had an injury. They pulled the trigger. And now I don't even think that quarterback that was selected number 1 overall can get his spot back. I don't even think he can get his spot back. We never knew it was going to be this bad. What's up, Q? How's that Michigan loss doing, baby? How's that Michigan loss doing, baby? I'm sorry, man. Me neither. I don't think. Will OBJ retire before coming to us? Damn, that's an insult. If he does, he unretires next year. But he has the willingness. If he's released, he has the ability to say, I want to go this place and this place and this place. And I guarantee you, he'll either go to Tampa Bay, LA, or what's that shit called? Baltimore. Dude, we played all those teams in the last year. You are looking at golf the wrong way, Avery. Oh, man. Don't use my name. Golf Chandra pays him $30 million on every missed opportunity. Oh, I'm about to say what? Oh God, that's funny. It was a glancing hit. All right, man. All right, man. Peyton Thor, MSU quarterback. No, sir. That's one thing I will not. I love the MSU defense. I love the MSU running attack. I hate the MSU quarterback. I would kill for McNamara to be an MSU quarterback. And he's not even that good. I just don't think I need to see Thorne actually win a game for them. I think the only game he's really won was against Derek King and the fucking and that they proven to be sorry. Miami. That was a sorry team. We thought that was gonna be shaky. They sorry as hell. No reason for Tyrell to milk that injury. Oh man. He needs to play to revive his career. Exactly. You take a headshot. Yeah. Tell him, y'all. We need an experienced wide receiver. What say we needed a wide receiver? But dang, Avery, look, it doesn't matter because the ball gonna be a fumble anyway. The ball is gonna not get completed, or it's gonna be in the dirt, or it's gonna be a fumble. I'm telling you. Campbell probably telling this dude, you know you ain't shit, right? Because it's all in film. It's all in film. Like I could do the NFL Game Pass. I could do the damn get the VPN and set it to Canada and get the whole thing and pay $200 a month just to show y'all he ain't shit. Just like another YouTuber, I could show y'all he ain't shit. But what y'all gonna look at is y'all gonna be like, well, he doesn't have any weapons. We need an experienced wide receiver. Bruh, my man open for 5 yards, cross the first down marker. What more do you want? It's zone defense. He's sitting down in the zone. We probably need an experienced wide receiver, but Jesus, you got dudes who literally get open. Maybe not downfield, maybe 5 yards downfield, 6 yards downfield, they're getting open. Like Darren Fells that one game. Yeah, I think it was against Baltimore. Just getting open. Used the political head injury BS this time. Okay. Got you all fooled. Okay. Then how did he have 600 yards last year? And the year before that, he had 1,000. When Dosa Dion told y'all if he can return the form of 2017 when he had 1,100 yards, why did he do that? I'm just curious if he's injured every year. They had to restructure him, and they knew weren't winning. Matter of fact, one of the president said, "I ain't gonna stand up here and tell y'all we're gonna win." Campbell way too honest with you, motherfucker. I swear to God. I don't even watch his pressers all the time. I was watching a lot of his pressers in February, and I was like, man. And I was in Philly at that time. I was stationed in Philly, and I was on a mission for about two months, 10 weeks. And man, that dude was talking. And every morning I'd be like, he giving y'all way too much information. I need to start keeping a little notebook of all these fans. Because I remember a lot of y'all saying 10 wins. Oh, man, Zach J. I think I'm guilty because I said 7 on a high note 10. I think I'm guilty. Would you go Thorne over Goff? At this juncture, yes. At this point in time, yes. Great Michigan game. LOL. Dang, it was about the Michigan game. I wish I wrote down the people that told me I was wrong about Goff. Oh, wow. Took so much grief. It's funny now. Yeah. I'm all for being wrong, but own it. You know, I was 50-50 on Goff. Yeah. It's about being wrong. We could own the shit. And again, People like Micro Mike, like, dude, you got to understand dudes like Micro Mike. Micro Mike is a dude who he loves this team, right? Oh, here he is right here. He loves this team, okay? He told y'all about the fucking, he told y'all about Swift, drafting Swift. Y'all hated him for that. He told y'all we needed a running back. He told you. So he's been right. He has a track record of being right at least 3 to 4 times a year. So I'm gonna listen to a motherfuckers who write 3 or 4 times a year, and he's been only doing this since 2019. So for the last 3 years, he's been right 3 or 4 times a year. So when me and him on the same par, like, yeah, golf is gonna win us 6-7 games, top 10. We we didn't initially think, oh my god, this that's wrong. We thought on the low end maybe 3 games, but there's no way we can beat 3 teams on this. They on pace to lose to everybody. But golf won't throw to him accurate, exactly. What's up, Micro Mike? Mark Orm told y'all how injury prone he was. Mike Orm was right. Yeah, there was so many Kool-Aid drinkers every year. I mean, yeah. And I was spreading hopium too. I had a whole show devoted to hopium. I had a whole show. I got to say what up, Mike, myself. He probably at work. He probably not going to get in here. I would love for him to get in here. I low-key want the Michigan State safety. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the draft, because we can go on and on about Odell, and he is not going to come here. I mean, are we in consensus? Just put Y's, like the letter Y as in yes. If y'all think Odell ain't coming here, because I just dropped Y's in the chat. Yo, what's going on, man? Just like Kyle heard, that guy will never admit he was wrong. It was, yeah. My biggest thing is, my biggest thing right now with the draft is, I think the Lions are gonna goof this shit up. I really do. And one reason is I'm not sold on Thibodeau. Everybody's sold on Thibodeau. I think he's a phenomenal talent. I just don't think he stays on the field. And thank you, Q, for listening to me. Everybody, nobody else listens and shit. You know, he's not coming here. But I think Thibodeau is a bust. I really do. I mean, he played one half of a game. He's always injured. He's always hurt, man. And I know this year should be looked at a little differently because he had such a good year last year, but still. But still, even if Thibodeau is the number 1 pick, I don't think the team that gets him is going to be like, hooray. They're going to have a pass rusher who's probably an elephant type of player. You know, someone you can't get past, someone that's going to dominate, someone that's just going to be very, very good. But he's not going to be available half the time. If he's available all the time, he's going to be the next Julius Peppers, if available all the time. I like Aiden Hutchinson. I think Aiden Hutchinson has great football IQ. I think he has great hustle. I think he has great skill, talent. I think he has speed. And I think he can stand up, sit down. I see Thibodeau as a person that's a 3-4 linebacker. And I see Hutchinson as a person who could play the 3-4, the 4-3. He can be anything. And that's what I think. And I think I may be sounding crazy, but I take either Hamilton or I'll take Hutchinson, and I would take Ritter with pick 32. I would take Ritter with pick 32 or the second first-round pick. And I'm taking a quarterback regardless. I'm taking a quarterback. I tried to take one before. If you notice, I tried to get a fucking quarterback before. I don't want him too much drama. Who, Thibodeau? What do you believe lost Michigan game for the rest? Bro, I want Hamilton. Hutchinson, you know how I am. Yeah, he's going to be a clowny. Yeah, I think Thibodeau is definitely going to be a clowny to me, man. He's going to be a person with 7 sacks a year. He's going to give you 5 games a year. He's going to be fine for those 5 games, and then he's going to disappear. No way, I take a QB with the first 3 picks. Who you going to take? Because the dude from Liberty is just fucking up, and De'Aaron King is injured. He's done. He might be a 6th-round pick. Okay, Ritter is not a number 1 pick. Coral? No, sir. OBJ. He gonna take OBJ. You meant OBJ. Okay, OBJ is too much drama. Yeah, he is too much drama. Didn't he get hit in the face with a pole or something? Man, that dude corny as hell. Y'all want him to come to Detroit? Oh man, he corny as fuck. I'm praying for Eagles offer us too. They're gonna offer Detroit a lot. I think that's why Jared Goff is in place. Jared Goff is in place so we can get some other 1st-round picks in here. I'm not a fan of what's going on right now with this team, man, because even when I look at the mock draft, like even if I looked at it, there's my phone right there. Hold on. Like if we looked at a simple mock draft for the team, these guys got us picking Thibodeau early. I'm talking first pick in the draft. Like he's worth that. Mock draft 2022 NFL. They got the Ravens. They got everybody. Round 1, Kevon Thibodeau. Oh, he goes to the Jets. But they saying we won't even get the first pick. How the fuck? We won't even get the first pick. They saying he is the first pick, but we don't get it. That's impossible. That's impossible, bro. I like that Philly trade idea too. That's an awesome idea. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. Dude has no pass rush moves. I've never seen him attempt a pass rush move. Yeah, he's trash. He's trash. He don't impress me. I felt, check this out. When I checked out Kevon Thibodeau, that game against, I think he was playing, it was like his 2nd game of the season, the one where he got hurt. I think that game and the 1st game, I looked at him. And I felt the same way I felt about Okudah when I first seen him. That's exactly how I felt. I felt the same way. So the feelings I got from Okudah, when I first seen Okudah, the Ohio State, I'm looking at the dude, and he got a good name. They talk about him the most, and he ain't doing shit. That's exactly what I felt with Thibodeau. Yeah, can we afford all those trade backs? Because they all gonna come on contract the same year. See, if they trade out, that would be amazing. Yeah, it would be. Look at this. Jacksonville. When did this come out? This came out November 4th. The mock draft. They got Kevon Thibodeau, the first pick to the Jets. They have the next pick, Evan Neal, to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Derek Stingley to the Houston Texans. Kyle Hamilton to Detroit Lions. Pick 4. They ain't even got us winning the draft. You understand that? They think we're going to win some games. Like, we're going to magically win some games. Okay. Is there a way Hutchinson trade back for Hamilton? That's interesting, too. But if you get Hutchinson and you get Hamilton, then you have to, because you're going to give up a 2nd round or 1st round pick. Just if you get Hamilton, Hutchinson, and you somehow get Ritter or Pickett or that one weird dude, Coral, you somehow get three of those picks, I'm for you. Because you somehow managed to do the impossible. I'm taking Hutchinson. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking Hutchinson with the first to fourth pick. I feel that I can get a safety in the second round or the third round. I feel I can get a safety, a very good safety in the second or third round or in free agency. So I'm not going to put a safety. And historically, I don't think there's been a top 5 safety that's done anything in the league. So, I mean, remember my man for the Jets who got traded to Seattle, who's the best in the world, and he gets beat regularly. I don't see a dominant safety in the league anymore. Not with the rules, not with how league is. It's been a long time since we had a Ed Reed or number 21 for the Redskins. It's been such a long time. It's not even the era. Like even if you look at Savage for Green Bay, he's a starter caliber safety, and they probably got him in the third round. I know they got him in the third round because I liked him in the third round. Eddie Jackson, another one, picked in the fourth round, highest paid safety in the league. You don't see safeties dominate on the regular. You don't see them dominate to an extent where it's like they're completely the game plan for years. Like you don't see that Ed Reed capability no more. I think because of the scheme, the schemes, and the rules. Take Hamilton all day. That's important. That's good. That's good because I think our defense is coverage based no matter what. I'd nut my pants if we take Hamilton. I guess that's good. I believe that Zach J. Zach J with a bit of wisdom. So if we play Green Bay at the end of the season and they rest on all their starters. Dude, Ritter will make a day 2. If day 2 is the second round, yeah. I think Ritter is a very good quarterback at day 2. I thought he was a day 2 pick this past year. I thought he was like a pick 30 or something. Like he's a good pick. I think Ritter for me is a quarterback that kind of checks all the boxes. He does every little thing good, but not great. Similar like a Ben Roethlisberger of the past. He does every little thing good, but it's not all elite shit. And I think Ritter helped his chances in last year when he was just lighting motherfuckers up. And that Cincinnati offense, oh my God. And then you have a offensive coordinator in Lynn who's recognized he's recognized, oh shit, I actually have an elite quarterback for the Chargers. So he changed his whole playbook and play calling and everything. And his offensive coordinator even said, like, this Herbert dude is the guy, and we have to make sure we play to his strengths. And the last like 8 games of the season, I think they went like 7-9, but it was like December, and he changed his playbook around Herbert. This is what Lynn did. This is why I like Lynn. Changed his shit around Herbert, and they won 4 straight games. And I think, what are they now? What are the Chargers now? Because I haven't watched football in a minute. I think the last football game I've watched fully, Lions versus the Bears. And that was embarrassing. I like Kenny Pickett a lot. If you see him sit a year and work on his accuracy. Now, I'm going to ask y'all something. Would y'all do a thing where Washington did, remember Washington in 2012, where they drafted 2 quarterbacks? Motherfuckers was mad at him and shit. I draft 2 quarterbacks. I really don't give a fuck at this point. I don't care. Because Jared needs to know he's on the fence. We're on the fence with you, Jared. Savage went first. Hell no. Oh, wow. He went in the first round. Ugh. Let's look at his stats. Thank you for that correction. He went in the first round. 2 interceptions. 7 all time. Okay, 7. Okay. How long he been in the league? 2 years? No, 3. Yeah. Okay. That's not good. That is not fucking good. Ugh. Marcus Williams, he's not balling. Why not Marcus Williams? He's balling. Oh, yeah. Savage was mid-20s. I'm almost positive. Okay, all right. I see you. You got me, man. You got me. You got me. Funky Lions fans with the facts. Thought he went second round, but my bad. Or third. I think I said third in that little snapping I was doing. He can scan the field. Can he scan the field? Savage can? Who? Ritter? Can Ritter scan the field? Did you? Yes, I think Ritter can scan the field. Most importantly, he can get the ball down the field. Most importantly, this number 9 doesn't throw interceptions. He just runs. He runs to the corner, which I like. So that number 9, now he's not going to wear number 9. They're going to make damn sure of that. But Ritter's okay. I don't hate him, but I don't want him unless he falls to the 4th. The 4th round? Ritter ain't falling to no 4th round, bro. Can Ritter scan the field? I think Ritter can scan the field. I watched Ritter last year, and he was going crazy. This year, I'm going to be honest. This year, Ritter he's doing a lot more pro things. You can see that he's not comfortable. It's like this. When I watched Ritter, I watched Cincinnati against Ohio. He was doing a lot more shit where it's like standing in a pocket, his mechanics are great now. It just seemed like he's focusing on his mechanics. He's focusing on things, and he's just standing there and he's looking great. But it just doesn't seem like he's throwing high-ass numbers no more. He's not a video game no more. He's going through progressions. He's like last year, he was Patrick Mahomes. He was doing crazy shit. This year, he's doing Tom Brady shit. He's making checks at the line. He's doing more things to make himself look like a pro-ready quarterback. And them video game numbers, nobody fucks with the quarterbacks with the video game numbers. But me. So that's what's going on with Ritter. He scans the field a lot better. He's running the ball. He's making check downs. He's throwing to the open man. But it's not insane video game shit like last year. If he did that last year shit, this year, he's a first pick in a draft. Because he's doing everything that Malik Jackson? No. What's his name? Malik Willis. He's doing everything that Malik Willis. Yeah, this dude is top of the second. Malik Willis is a video game. And thank you. Goof don't scan the field. Yeah, Goof don't scan the field. We need a team. Oh no, you're not gonna start that bullshit. Oh no. You know why? Because I've been looking at y'all. Everybody who say that goofy shit, check this out. I'm gonna give y'all examples. We need a team before we can get a number one quarterback. All right, that's the logic. We're gonna build a defense and build a. How about this? The Bills drafted their QB. Now they had a decent team. They had something to work with. They wasn't 0-17. They went to the playoffs like a year before. All this other stuff. They had Tyrell Taylor, but he was like a bridge quarterback. They had all these other things working for them. They had a rushing game. They had a running game with their running backs coach, who was Lynn. They had tools. They had things in place, but they still recognized that they needed a quarterback. Okay? 2, Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars, you can make any era, the Gabbert era, the era with Bortles, like they recognized that they had to get a team first. And then they just squandered an opportunity. They squandered an opportunity with Saxonville and that great-ass defense, because then they paid the quarterback when he finally produced. What you're talking about is the one time or twice, because I think it happened with Kaepernick too. What you're talking about is referring to is the one time where fucking Andy Reid had a team and he was a quarterback away with Patrick Mahomes. That's all you're talking about. Malik Willis. Willis Booty Flakes. Hey, I just got in. What are your thoughts on OBJ? OBJ ain't coming here, and if he did come here, he's not going to produce, and he's just trash all around. He's more famous for a catch, more famous for a boat trip. He's more famous for absolutely nothing that's positive. I don't even think he's going to be a part of the Detroit culture that we're building. League QB can scan the field, can cover up a lot of flaws. Yeah, like Green Bay. That year, Aaron Rodgers wasn't in. I think he was hurt for Green Bay. I think they went they lost the rest of their fucking games and shit. They lost to the Lions at Green Bay, and a quarterback can fix some of these flaws for real. Yeah, a QB, you want to get that QB in place first. Because that team shit, because guess what? Y'all thinking about, Seattle too. Y'all thinking about that shit where it's like Kansas City had the perfect storm of situation where they got an injury and then they had a QB come in and they already had a team. It was already set to go. They was on the precipice. Y'all using that 4 years to really determine the future. No, we need a QB today, on today. This is right now, it's like you don't have any bread in the fridge and you can't make a sandwich. You know you probably need meat. You know you probably need, whatever the fuck, milk, whatever. But you know you need bread. It's apparent that you need some bread. And Jared Goff, that moldy ass bread, you might as well go ahead, man. Color of his hair. Yeah. There's no Trevor Lawrence in this draft. How's Trevor Lawrence doing? Taking a QB would be fine. This team is trash. Clean up the trash a little this year and get a QB in 2023 when they look better. Sorry for all the caps. No, you good with the caps, bro. My thing is this. We don't have to take a QB number 1, but we need to take a QB in the first or second round. It's apparent. It's apparent. Odell coming. What you know that I don't know, Raw Detroit? Is he signing? Because if he's signing, we have a whole stream. We can get Micro Mike. We can get all the guys. We have a whole stream, man. Speaking of Green Bay, watch what happened this weekend with our... Oh, yeah. I wanted to speak on that. So, I don't mean to be political. I'm not a political person. Not on here. But Green Bay is very interesting See, me personally, I only got the shot so I could deploy. Because my command told me and told every military personnel, if you don't get this shot, you can't deploy next year. That's the whole fucking reason why I'm in the Army. Okay? I don't care about the reserve or, that's literally the reason. You know you need some bread. You can't make a sandwich. You can't do shit. Let me get back to it. I don't advocate getting poked. I don't advocate it. I don't care about it. Matter of fact, one of my Army buddies, he was telling me, so why don't you want it, Horton? I just don't want it. He said, why don't you want it? You have to have a reason. No, I don't. I just don't want it. But when my command came down and said, and then Army DOD, the Department of Defense, came down and said, if you do not get this shit by a certain date, you will be given an honorable discharge. For some soldiers, that was a threat. So they was like, yeah, sure, yeah, give me an honorable discharge. Them numbers started to go down. Because, they was all geeked up and shit. But we going on deployment. We about to get paid. So nobody's, you know what I'm saying? So for me, yeah, Lions got the first pick of his waivers. What the fuck? He was waived? No, he wasn't waived. I seen him released. Oh no. Let me get through the story, okay? So I remember Kyrie just 3 weeks ago. Kyrie was a joke to the world because he didn't want to get it. And I knew soldiers who were saying the same shit as Kyrie. Now, y'all don't question soldiers, right? Y'all don't, because we serve the country and all that. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, flags and shit. Yeah, I got it. But the same thing is they called him a coward. They called him all this stuff. I'm talking about ESPN. I'm talking about SportsCenter. Not y'all. The fans don't give a fuck, right? Bertuzzi for the Detroit Red Wings cannot go to Canada. He cannot play 30 games. If y'all was tracking, I don't know if y'all watch hockey, but I have a lot of hockey buddies in the unit. My boy Boyd. Shout out to Boyd. Shout out to Anderson. Shout out to Griswold, Gendron. All my boys in the Army. So they hockey fans, and they were so mad that Bertuzzi can't. He don't want to get the shots, so he can't play in those games in Canada. And I remember them just saying, "Well, he has his decision to make, but we're trying to win." That was it. That was all that was talked about. Kyrie Irving was an idiot, a fool, a dumbass, a bum, all this stuff. Now, Green Bay, winning record, potentially going to NFC Championship game again, potentially about to face Stafford in the NFC Championship game, divisional game. If this man don't get this shot, I guarantee you they're gonna call him a traitor and all this other dumbass shit because they've been silent now. They've been silent. They've been silent about that shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna be funny, man. It's gonna be real funny when he don't get that shot because of personal reasons. And the NFL ain't like the NBA. The NBA wants you to get that motherfucking shot. You have to get it to be on the team. I think that's Kyrie's situation. And we talk about getting vaxxed. We're not gonna give you fake news. Strong possibility. Yeah, gridiron. Yeah, I'm talking about getting vaxxed, but I'm not talking about it in a sense of political plunder. I'm talking about it in a sense of watch. This Green Bay dude is not going to. He's not going to bow to y'all. All right. He already came back to the team, and he don't care about. He literally know this is the last year in Green Bay. He literally knows this. He told y'all this. This is all or nothing. He not about to make a lifetime decision for a team that he don't fuck with. I'm letting you know this now. I'm letting you know this. So what happens to Green Bay? Jordan Love, they already got a rebuild. They had the ball rolling. Now they about to be like this. Chicago might be like this, but they can't get past themselves. Minnesota is just a medial team that trash. They don't know if they want to be good or decent or bad. They just come on the field and play. What does this mean for Detroit Lions fans? Let me wrap this up. Y'all probably going to win some games because of his decision. Let me say that first. And that's unfortunate because you motherfuckers about to win because a motherfucker don't want to get a shot. So down the line, when it comes to it, and he ain't participating in the game and he ain't in the game because of a shot, I guarantee you, y'all going to be like, oh, we beat Aaron Rodgers. We beat Green Bay. No, you didn't. He beat Green Bay. He controls their destiny more than anybody. He controls their destiny. So it's funny to me that y'all haven't came after this man because I had soldiers coming after me like, oh, you're selfish for not getting a shot. Yeah. It's weird, man. Golf to Green Bay. Oh, I would love that. I would love trading him. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. That's a situation where you want to see him 2 times a year. But I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm just gonna say it's funny how we treat people when they losing as opposed to people when they winning. It's very funny how we treat different people, man. Golf to Chicago. We must have lucked out with Justin Fields because Justin Fields is trash. Justin Fields is hard to watch, man. That's hard to watch, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to take a look at some quarterbacks, man. Justin Fields is hard to watch. Mike White is probably the best quarterback in the league right now. But, I mean, if your name isn't Matthew. But, yeah. It's funny how the Packers derailed themselves, though. Because there's literally 4 teams in the league that's going to win the Super Bowl. 4 teams can win the Super Bowl. Your boy in LA, because of the team, not him, the team. Your boy in Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and oh yeah, Mahomes is trash now. Mahomes playing like Stafford. So yeah, you have literally 3 NFC teams. Man, golf for Cousins. I'll take Cousins. Either easy. Mobby wanted Cousins. Not sure if he's out. Yeah, are you available? I would love to put you on this thing. I know you. I know Grid. You're a celebrity and stuff. Oh yeah, Fields. Fields is trash. That's trash. I'm glad we avoided that shit. That dude he might develop, but Grid, I don't know if I can send you a link or not. I know you reclusive, I'd love to have you on here. I wouldn't talk about political things like vaccinations, but it's just funny to me how they treating him as opposed to Kyrie. Kyrie was a dumbass and all this stuff. Like Stephen A was going in on Kyrie, and this man totally lied about a fucking vaccination. Not with Nagy. Y'all gotta say, okay. Didn't Nagy turn over the reins of the offensive coordinator shit? He turned that shit over, and that boy destroyed Detroit Lions. I think he had 300 yards. No, 250 against us. I'll take Sewell. I mean, Justin Fields is just – he's not the guy, bro. He's not the guy. Maybe 3 years from now, he might be the guy, but from what I see, He's not winning them any games. He's not doing nothing for him. Hendon Hooker for a 7th round. You want to trade people and shit? Wait, didn't we trade for somebody? Who did we trade for? His name was Bosley or something? Benson. We traded for Benson. His name was Benson. Where's his bitch ass at? Why y'all want to trade so much, man? Why are we trading? We traded for Benson, man. Gridiron just said, no, Micro Mike just said he got waived, so we'll see. I'll just start my dash as soon as wifey comes home, but we can set something up. Absolutely. I'd love to do something with you, man. I'd love to. It's my privilege, man, my honor, man. Trading people is corny. Why y'all trying to get rid of picks and shit to get worse? Y'all trying to get worse. I feel like y'all really be trying to get worse. Like we have a good year. Like they shouldn't even trade it for that fool. That fool was gonna get cut, and he know it. He was gonna get cut. Now, whoever turned that dude on, what's his name? Holmes. Whoever said Holmes, hey, take a look at this guy. That dude gonna get fired. We don't want him to look at nobody else. Sewell is the dopest. Yeah, Sewell is dope. He's the Sue of offense now. I stand by the Sewell pick. Sewell, I just don't want us to destroy these dudes, man. I like the dude at Tennessee. Yeah, that dude's all right. We're destroying players. Like the morale. Think about the morale. Like for real. Like the morale is terrible on that team. Like you owing something? You owing something? 0-8? Detroit 2 years away from what? The playoffs? We've seen this shit before. Where with Stafford, like we could use our own rebuild. Like we went 0-16 and we drafted what? A quarterback. We started the franchise off with a quarterback. Why can't we just repeat that same formula? He was the last quarterback to get like $50 million before the new CBA and shit. He was the last rookie quarterback to get all them bloated ass numbers and shit. Trade away building blocks. Exactly. I traded away motherfuckers is done. What? We went 0-16 and drafted a quarterback, and then we built off of the quarterback. No matter how y'all try to say we had nothing for him, we built literally a whole fucking team, and he took that team to the playoffs like 3 times. That's why he's 0-3 in the playoffs. That's why he can't win the big game. Remember that? Remember that? The Lions need to just go 0-17 and worry about the draft. You got 2 first-round picks. You really got 3 first-round picks because you got that first pick of the second round. Come on. Everybody knows the 33rd pick is like that's like an extra first-round pick. Lions need to bench Goff for team morale. Lions need to bench Goff for team morale. I like that. Just later in the season, though, at 5 games less, like we get 5. The month of December, we bench Goff. See what we have. By that time, we've wrapped up the possibility of getting the first pick in the draft. And that's why David Blau can just run around, do his little thing, win a couple games. We win 2 games. 2-15. We're 2-15. And we still have the first pick in the draft. Sam Darnold was a What year are you talking about? Okay. Hear me out. When Valenti said trade Hawkinson, I was one of those people, he's talking crazy. But now, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. It just bothers me so much that these dudes is not gonna win nothing here, and they're literally legitimate AA pieces. Hawkinson, Swift. It's just AA pieces, man. Talking about trading picks, and it started to mention a late round QB still be coming in this draft. Yeah, that's good. Y'all talk about trading picks, and we can literally draft a QB in later in rounds. We don't need a first round pick. Exactly. This dude's ahead of the game. Why are we trading people? What are we doing? We a farm? Are we a farm? Look at that shit that's happening in Stafford. That shit not good for headlines, man. Y'all not thinking about the implications. Check this out. Y'all trade Hawkinson, right? Y'all trade Swift. Y'all get 2 first-round picks or whatever the hell. Let's say you get those 2 first-round picks. You're going to draft the same position. You're going to end up drafting the same position because now you're in a position of need. So you draft the talent away, the proven talent, so you can draft. So you can just draft the same running back or the same type of running back or the same again. And then they go to like, you trade Swift to like, you won't trade him to LA, God forbid. You'll trade him to like Tampa Bay. He becomes a star. He starts over Leonard Fournette. He's catching the ball. He's running. He's a 1,000-yard rusher and shit. He's an all-star. Then y'all look stupid. Because y'all had this dude for 3 years, 2 years. And y'all let him just then Hawkinson, right? Y'all send Hawkinson to like Baltimore. He wins a championship. Okay, do you follow? Are you following me? So now the whole league is looking at y'all like, oh, y'all got all these people wrong. All this shit wrong with y'all. Y'all ain't shit. These guys are all-stars. You're not shit. And it started with Stafford. Stafford narrative is just going to get bigger when you trade your players away, and then you make this narrative. Like, Stafford couldn't win in Detroit. Neither could Hawkinson. And we traded him away. And we traded Best away. And we traded Swift away or whatever the fuck. And we traded this guy away. And we got our first-round picks. We got 6 first-round picks. And you still lose. And then those guys are all-stars. They're all pros. Y'all look stupid as heck, man. I would trade Taylor Decker. I think he's playing. He's playing next week. Well, don't you want to win? We shouldn't trade. No. Yeah. TJ a big bag. Yeah. It breaks my heart when I hear people say trade these motherfuckers. And I'm like, man, y'all trading people and shit. Y'all don't realize what these headlines do to Detroit. Like, then again, people not even don't want to come here and get drafted here because y'all just trade stars away. So even if I produce, I'm going to be susceptible to getting traded. So I'm not really going to be here. And if they do show me some loyalty, I'm not going to win. What kind of shit? The wife is calling. I got to go. I just wanted to give y'all a video and stuff. I haven't been uploading. I've been feeling under the weather all week. And, I just appreciate, Micro Mike and Gridiron stopping in. I appreciate you guys stopping in. And I just appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I appreciate, being at 900 subs. I appreciate the YouTube community. And I love y'all, man. Like, for real talk, man. This is the best deployment gift I can get, is just to have people coming in, showing love, and just being here. So I appreciate y'all. Again, I didn't mean to do the whole vaccination. I know I lost 11 people. Didn't mean to do a whole vaccination thing, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all. The Spirit Detroit podcast. Gotta go. Let's just trade the best center away now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.